To discuss, our Berlin correspondent Nick Spicer is on the line for us now. And Nick, first of all, tell us who got some of those big positions in cabinet.
Well, Olaf Scholz, who is the outgoing vice chancellor and finance minister, will become the new chancellor. He's with the Social Democratic Party, and in the past couple of days, his two junior coalition partners, the Free Democrats and the Greens, have agreed held votes to approve a coalition agreement. So everybody in the parties is behind this new coalition government. The portfolios that have been handed out, so it's 50-50, 8 men, 8 women, and interestingly, women have these sort of key security dossiers. And really the leading figure here is Annalena Baerbock, who was running to be chancellor, didn't come in first place, so she's going to be the foreign minister. And she has said she'd like to have an ethics-based foreign policy, and that she would be talking to China and Russia and not just engaging in trade and commerce, as Angela Merkel is accused of doing, and overlooking, for instance, the situation in Xinjiang in order to sell automobiles and so on. And then the interior minister, also a woman, saying that she would make her focus extreme right-based violence and terrorism in Germany, rather than the focus being on radical Islam, as has been the case, causing the security services to overlook the neo-Nazi front here. And then finally, the defense minister saying that anytime, who will be a woman as well, saying anytime Germany engages in a military operation abroad, there will be an exit strategy, a clear reference to what happened in Afghanistan and the debacle of the Western countries retreating.
So that's a sense of what the new government will look like under Olaf Scholz. They are to come into power officially on Wednesday, Nick. How different do you think this is all going to look from the era of Angela Merkel?
You know, the slogan of the program that they've agreed on, 180 pages, is, dare for progress. So dare to have something different. And what that means concretely, €12 minimum wage per hour, voting age dropped to age 16. So a lot more young people will be able to join in the political process. Legalization of marijuana, which, will basically recognize the reality that a lot of people are smoking marijuana, and make it legal, perhaps make it more medical. They have to figure out how that will happen. Big projects include investing in infrastructure. The internet is not very good in Germany for a Western country, so massive spending on digitalization. And of course, we have Greens in government, so all kinds of green policies, an exit from non-green energy. We'll have, well, not a complete exit, but 80% green energy by 2030. So really ambitious targets that will involve a lot of money. One of the fracture lines on this is you have the Free Democrats, who are business friendly, against tax and spend policies, and then all these tax and spend policies that are on the tables, particularly being pushed by the Greens. So they're going to have to use some sleight of hand to come up with some off-books funds, perhaps a public-private investment, to get all of these infrastructure projects covered financially. But all three parties gave overwhelming majorities to this new plan. So there's a lot of enthusiasm for the new government that will take power on Wednesday.
Nick Spicer in Berlin, thank you very much indeed.